Doctors have called for a ban on all smoking in vehicles after a new report found that passive smoking causes the deaths of around 40 children and thousands of cases of asthma every year. The chairman of the Royal College of Physicians said, "Our view of what is acceptable has to be changed to protect children." Here's our science correspondent, Julian Rush.
The doctors based their call for a ban on smoking in cars on a new review of the evidence of the harm passive smoking does to children. They say it leads to at least 22,000 new cases of asthma and wheezing every year and 120,000 cases of ear infections. Passive smoking is even implicated in bacterial meningitis, causing some 200 cases a year, all costing the NHS some £23 million.
I want to be like you.
If you smoke, your children are more likely to smoke too.
If we go back a few years, even the policy we have for public places was thought to be outrageous by many people, but in fact is not the case, and there's now great public support from it, not least from smokers. And our evidence in this report shows that there is very strong public support for measures exactly as we're proposing, to reduce exposures of children to smoking in public places and smoking in cars.
The most recent surveys suggest he has good support. 76% backed banning smoking in cars carrying children under 18, 56% would accept a ban if there was any passenger at all, and 45% are willing to agree a total ban in all cars. In fact, smoking is already illegal in some vehicles. Commercial vehicles, including white vans, count as workplaces and so fall under the 2007 anti-smoking legislation, though it's the one area that's least well observed.
A car that you use for your own use is a private space, and our worry is if you ban smoking in cars, you then go on and ban smoking in the home as well, and then you've got a massive problem with enforcement, because how on earth would you do that? Would you have a whole army of tobacco control officers? Are they going to ask the police to stop cars to find out if somebody's been smoking inside their own car? I mean, it really will create almost a Stasi state if we go down that route.
Fewer children are exposed to second-hand smoke nowadays, but the government wants to cut it further. It has plans to do more to reduce smoking at home and in cars. The Chief Medical Officer welcoming today's report, which he says will be considered in the review of smoke-free laws to be carried out later this year.